The game.
All right, Game 4 tipping off tomorrow night at 6 o'clock. You can watch that on TNT or NBC Sports Northwest. As always, we'll have full pre- and post-game coverage right here on KOIN 6. Okay, this is a perfect time to bring in our digital sports reporter and former Oregon State running back Marcus Greaves for his analysis. Your keys to Monday's Game 4 between the Blazers and the Lakers. Your first key's got to have that energy level up. Portland has got to find a way, as shorthanded as they are particularly.
Yeah. What do the young kids say? Keep that same energy. That's exactly what they need to do, right? We see it so many times where the Blazers will come out either in the first quarter, second quarter. They'll come out hot with all the energy. Yeah. They're feeling good. You can obviously tell that they are. You know, they just play well as a team together. And then it kind of seems maybe the third quarter or the fourth quarter, it just seems like something happens where they just get sucked of all the energy, right? And then that's where the teams make the runs on them. Like we've kind of seen so many times in these games, they have to keep that same energy throughout the entire game. That's the only way they're going to be able to overcome the Lakers.
Especially with a shorter 8-man rotation that Coach Stotts has gone to. All right, key number 2, which version of Hassan Whiteside is going to show up? You and I talked about this. If you could put his body in JaVale McGee's energy, we'd have a multiple-time All-Star.
I want the Hassan Whiteside. Yeah. I want the one who is the defensive anchor that makes even LeBron James, the best player on the planet, think twice before coming in the key, right?
Of course.
That's what you need. You need the guy who intimidates everybody. But it's kind of been a story of the same thing all season where sometimes Hassan Whiteside turns it on where he'll finish a game with 10 blocks, 15 rebounds, 15 points. And then there's some games he'll finish with a block, 3 rebounds, 2 points. And you're just like, man, I want that Hassan that's going to come out and be competitive. He's going to talk a little bit of smack. He's going to flex at the camera a little bit. Yeah. That's the Hassan that the Blazers need because he truly makes a difference, especially when they're playing the Lakers. And we saw it in Game 1.
Body language. Body language. You can read it with him.
Yeah.
All right, last but not least, the Blazers need to stay out of foul trouble. Sort of. Okay, put the asterisk or the question mark on this one for me.
Okay. I'm not a guy, especially as a former athlete, I'm not a guy who's blamed the refs, right? It's the refs' fault that we lost.
Yeah.
But Adam, my man, I mean, you hit a certain point where you're looking at the stats and you're like, okay, 43 free throws to the Blazers' 19 free throws. I'm not sitting here saying it was the refs' fault that the Blazers lost.
No.
But listen, that's 43 extra points. Obviously, the Blazers didn't make the Lakers didn't make every single free throw. But man, that's 43 attempts at free throws compared to 19. I mean, that's insane. There's no way that you can tell me that this officiating is not getting a little iffy. And especially when Anthony Davis, every time he goes in the key, it seems like for some odd reason, there's a foul to be called. It makes no sense to me. But the Blazers are going to have to overcome anything and everything, just like Gary Trent said.
We'll find out more tomorrow in game number 4. All right, Marcus, thank you very much.
Thank you.
Marcus and AJ, by the way, go even further in breaking down Game 4 in our KOIN 6 podcast. You can check that out on KOIN.com or wherever you get your podcasts. Don't forget to follow our sports crew while you're at it on social media as well. Meantime, what a duel it was between the Denver Nuggets and Utah Jazz. 2 guys in particular. First time in NBA history, 2 opponents scored 50 or more in the same game. Jamal Murray put up an even 50 for Denver, but Utah's Donovan Mitchell had the last laugh. He pumped in 51, joins MJ and